Hello and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 5 series updates and news video. Today we're going to take a look at not only a Series 41 but also Series 42 as well. All the photos of Forza you see here have been taken directly from the most recent forum, well I guess more like blog post, but you can go ahead and find them on there and I'll leave a link to it in the description. So we go into the Horizon Holidays mix-up, or at least that's what I remember it being called. By the time you're watching this video, the update has most likely gone out, but it will start from tomorrow, which will be Thursday from 2:30 PM GMT. We start off Series 41 with a very interesting little twist, because not only will we have the sort of, I guess, Christmas village, but we will also have the Horizon Ice Rink all the way back from Series 2 making a return, and apparently these two will be switching throughout the series. So essentially, you get one of them for the first and third week, and you get another for the second and fourth. I'm not quite too sure which one's which, but by the time I put this video together, hopefully that will be up on screen. But not only do we get some really cool things returning, we're also getting some really cool things being added. For example, we are getting this in summer for 20 points. It is the Bentley Flying Spur, and I've got to say it looks absolutely amazing. Now at this point I'd usually tell you what the 40-point thing is, whether it's a backstage pass or whether it's a reward car, but like I say, these have been taken directly from the blog post, and apparently this channel is not yet popular enough for me to get the press pack. That's if such a thing exists. So for this video, you're just going to have to deal with knowing what the 20-point things are, and I'll leave the 40 points as a bit of a surprise. And by the way, that's not only to you, that's also a surprise to me as well. In the meantime, going on to what I believe would be autumn, for 20 points we get this rather nice Mercedes station wagon, or estate car if you're British. I've got to say, I was definitely not expecting this to be one of the cars that would get added into Forza Horizon 5, but I've got to say, I'm very much looking forward to taking this thing for a bit of a drive, and also definitely making this into a little bit of a drift car too. Although now it'll make me wonder just how well it'll stack up against the Mercedes 500e from earlier this year. So I've got two very cool brand new to Forza cars so far, and we've also got so far, that's two brand new to Forza cars that we're getting for this series, but we are also getting another one as well, which I feel I probably should have mentioned back when we were talking about week number 1, because we are getting the Nissan Nismo Z, which is a very cool looking car indeed, based off the 400Z, but just a little bit peppier. And in case you're wondering how to unlock that, then we're going to be getting a very cool seasonal event, much like we had with the Porsche Turbo S911, bunch of long names, it is a very cool car. We are going to be getting that once again for the Nissan Nismo Z, which is going to be a very interesting indeed, and I kind of think it's actually cool the way they're bringing back sort of like seasonal exclusive cars, much like they did way back in Forza Horizon 4. And by the way, you'll also need this car for the first weekly challenge. So to correct my point from earlier, that is now 3 brand new to Forza cars in just 2 weeks. However, we now move on to winter, which is going to be a pretty interesting one, a pretty cool one indeed, if you'll pardon the pun. Because for 20 points for this week, we are going to be getting this thing, which is the Cadillac, I believe, CTS-V wagon. Now, I'll be honest, I couldn't find a photo of this car anywhere, so I just had to take to Google Images, and this was the first one I found. So if this is your photo, please go ahead and let me know in the comments. Although, I've got to say, it does look like a very interesting car indeed, much like the Mercedes, and I cannot wait to be racing this around the festival, and also definitely trying to see if I can make a mountain build from it. And then we go into week number 4, where this week, the BMW M5 CS can be up for grabs for just 20 points. It is a very interesting looking car indeed. We do have this version of the M5 in the game already, but much like with the Nissan Nismo Z from earlier, this is also a little bit of a peppier version. And not only that, for week number 4, we also have a brand new outfit, which is apparently called the Classic Cinema outfit, which can be earned by completing the Snow Business Seasonal Championship during week number 4. So in terms of Series 41, that's what we're going to be looking at. However, there's going to be a little bit more for Series 42, so definitely keep watching. But first, let's go ahead and have a look at some very quick bug fixes. The team have been hard at work because these are all of the bugs being fixed in this next update. We've got a fix for the issue causing backfire to appear on the side of the GMC Jimmy. We also have a fix for the 2022 Cadillac CT5 Blackwing roll cage. The logo for the 2021 Lamborghini Sian Roadster's rear wing will no longer appear to be floating. The 2022 Gordon Murray T50 will now appear under the European Hypercar category. There's also a fix for an issue with the Unbeatable Street Racing accolade, which didn't apparently match its menu description. They fixed an issue with the On the Naughty List accolade, which sometimes wasn't unlocking after photographing the Lamborghini Diablo SV, and also the 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS now shows the accurate badge on the wheels, and the silhouette displayed on the infotainment screen has been fixed. So with the bug fixes out of the way, the 911 Rally E, the Dakar car, anybody remember that one? It's apparently coming back for a showcase remix, because, and I quote the official Forza blog here, the holiday season wouldn't be complete without a ghost or two. The Horizon Holiday Mix-Up welcomes a remixed version of the Honor Wing and Prayer showcase event, and also the Flying Dutchman. That's actually kind of cool. I like the wordplay on that. Your goal is to drive a Porsche 911 Rally E across multiple environments during different times of day. It's going to be interesting to see how that works, because the Rally E is, well, it's not exactly the favoured car of the most recent series, but it's going to be interesting to see how it handles this time. In the meantime, here's all the stuff that we are getting that we've just talked about for the Series 41 playlist, and now we move on to Series 42. Series 42 has been labelled Horizon Extreme and will start around the beginning of January, and there's something very, very interesting that I want to point out about this series, because if we have a look on screen here, we are only getting one new car for Series 42, the 1965 Liberty Chevrolet C10, also nicknamed Slayer. Yep, you heard that right, only one brand new car, because for the other 3 weeks we are going to be getting returning vehicles, which I will dive into probably in just a little bit. Those returning vehicles being the Unicorn V2, the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro, and also the Donkervoort GTO. Now, I could be talking absolute rubbish here, and you're free to tell me in the comments if I am, but this does feel a lot like at the end of Forza Horizon 4, where they only added one new vehicle. In the meantime, going back from the sad stuff to the cool stuff, the Stunt Park will be making a return for the entirety of Series 42, which means all the backflips, all of the barrel rolls, and all of the unintentional jumps into space, a bit like I did the last time the stunt ramp was here. And also, that's not all, because apparently this new update brings new events and reward cars, along with extended night cycle, and also a highly requested feature will now also let you set your favourite start screen. This is something that people have been asking for honestly, I think pretty much since the first time Forza Horizon 5 had a different loading screen for, I believe it was the Alfa Romeo or Italian Automotive series. Although for this one there's a lot of discourse over whether it's actually being in the Horizon Extreme update or whether it's going to be the Midnight Muscle update, which is going to be a Series 43. In the meantime, that is all I have in regards to Forza Horizon news for now. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what car would you want to see featured in Forza Horizon 5. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Tech out. See ya! Will I ever get that voxel?